During this week's video, it's the return of the burnout beater. Looky, looky, we got the burnout beater in the garage. Let me get you up to date on a couple things we have done off camera. We eliminated the fuel tank that sat right here. Temporary, we put this jerry can, gas can, and this external fuel pump. We put that fuel system in temporary so we can move the burnout beater in and out of the garage. So we have less than a week to get this thing ready for a burnout contest. And we currently have a half a Durango with no fuel system and no back half to the Durango. So during this video, we're gonna put a fuel cell in it that we bought from Amazon, and we're gonna try to make a cab. Here's the 5-gallon fuel cell that we bought from Amazon. Let me show you what it looks like. So here's the $60 fuel cell that we bought off of Amazon. I guess you get what you pay for. Look at that tab. She's a little bent. She's a 5-gallon. So this is what I'm thinking. Thinking about making the fuel cell live somewhere in this area. We already got the fuel lines coming through the driver's side. So if we could make a plate to mount in here somehow, that would be ideal. Or even a little further back in this region. Well, we made some headway on the rear hatch. We took all the brackets off. Let's see if we can make it fit. Here's what it's looking like. I think we're gonna have to get aggressive and cut this section off. And then this will be our line to the rear lift gate. Right up in there. But the night is getting long, so we'll have to do that in the morning. This is the part where we just sit back and look at the Frankenstein approach. What the heck are we doing? We are so close, but so far away. The top half is pretty much hanging by its own on the inner support. So let's get to cutting and see if we can get this back hatch on this Durango. Well, we did something. We got the rear glass on the Durango. Not sure if I like it, but we're here, so we must move forward and get this Durango looking like a pickup. We got to do some more welding around the sides. I'm gonna keep the top the way it is for now. Just gonna tack along the sides here and see what we can do on the bottom half of this cab. And man, that bird is loud. Well, sitting in the cab feels different. I believe it's time to take a break from the rear cab modifications and focus on plumbing the fuel cell. We got the ghetto pump here with the filter. Now we just have to plumb to the cell. Before we do that, we must find a mounting location for this fuel cell. Check it out. We made the first tab for the fuel cell. We just cut something up and threw in there. My idea is to tuck the tank in back in here like such, and then we'll have the fuel line coming out back here because you want this drop tank to be in the rear when we're doing wicked burnouts. So my mission for the rest of the tabs, we'll box in this fuel cell holder. Broken. And then we'll drill some holes. We'll have this fuel cell mounted. Well, we got the bracket tacked in and mocked up, but it's getting late. So we're gonna have to finish weld it in the morning, drill some holes, and then run the fuel lines to the fuel cell, and we'll have a running burnout beater again. Hey, it's the next day. We got the bracket burned in. Now we'll throw the fuel cell back in, mark the holes, and drill some holes in the bracket and get this fuel cell bolted in. We got the burnout beater ready for the burnout contest. No, we didn't. So the contest is tomorrow, and we still have half a Durango. We got the top half of the cab semi-completed. We got the $60 fuel cell installed, and we still don't have the bottom half of this cab. Another bummer is I was thinking about running it this way. I hate running projects like not completed, even though a lot of my projects aren't completed. But this would just be flat out embarrassing, bringing this to a burnout contest in its current form. Another bummer, there's like an 80% chance of rain tomorrow. So therefore, we're not gonna make the burnout contest. We're gonna call it done for now. But this isn't the end of the burnout beater, so make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us along, and we will get this thing on the skid. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time. You guys didn't think we weren't gonna have a little bit of fun before we parked this burnout beater, did ya? All right, see you guys on the next one.